Hello, this is Kilcan, and today we take another look into the work of my favorite thriller novelist, Jack Higgins. Some of his more popular books may still be well known, but today I'm reviewing one of his older ones, the 1970 World War II commando thriller, A Game for Heroes, originally published under the pen name James Graham. For the only time I know of, Higgins starts his first chapter not halfway through the story, but near the end of the beginning, in the aftermath of a botched commando raid on a fictional German-occupied island in the English Channel, near the end of World War II. Our hero, Owen Morgan, saves a helpless wounded soldier from the choppy waves of the harbor, and is helped ashore by a well-meaning German sergeant named Steiner. No, not the one from The Eagle Has Landed. He is taken captive and locked up with the rest of his team, with whom there is some friction. We then go back in time a day or so, where Owen is recruited for the mission because he and his family used to live on that island before the Germans took it at the beginning of the war. His fiancée Simone still lives on the island, surrounded by Germans. In the years since, he has taken another lover, but cannot forget Simone. The mission is to blow up a boat containing German rideable torpedoes, which the Germans plan on using to disrupt Allied shipping in the Channel. Of course, the first thing Owen does is go to his fiancée's home, only to find she is sleeping with the German Sergeant Steiner, who is unfazed upon discovering him, and even offers to let him go without raising the alarm. Steiner was either never a Nazi or has long since abandoned the party. He is intellectual, an artist, like Owen's father. In the years living there, Simone had already told him all about Owen. Explosions in the harbor denote that Owen's men have gone off half-cocked without him, and we find ourselves back at the opening sentence of the first chapter. Owen and his men are subject to working parties with which civilians and German soldiers participate. Most Germans on the island are about done with the war as is. The war is near end, they expect to hear that Berlin has fallen to the Russians any day, and are by and large just happy to see it end. There is, however, the problem of the SS troops and officers on the island, who are, as one World War II movie character called them, full fanatic freaks, dedicated to fighting to the bitter end if Germany falls. There is open friction between the SS and Wehrmacht soldiers, but Steiner and the others refuse to straight out betray them. As time passes, Owen confronts the love triangle between him, Simone, and Steiner, a confrontation she runs from and refuses to face. Then, one stormy night, a German supply ship is spotted just outside the harbor. It is badly damaged and stuck on large rocks. Owen, experienced in ocean rescues in the deadly seas of the Channel, agrees to go out and rescue the stranded German crew. Steiner and many other Germans volunteer to go along with Owen and his commandos, none of them wanting any more deaths so close to the end of the war. I can't say any more without major spoilers, but all I can say is it is truly a gripping tale, with complex and interesting characters on both Allied and Axis sides. Some of Owen's soldiers are more likely to take a swing at him than the Germans, and the love triangle manages not to be over the top and melodramatic. Higgins, as his readers could tell you, does not make the Germans mere two-dimensional avatars of evil to be scorned and hated, though the SS largely seems to come off that way. In another novel, Higgins pointed out that the Nazis never had more than a third of the popular German vote when they won their one and only election, and some of my history teachers have taught me that it was actually even less than that. Higgins used his first-hand knowledge of the Channel Isles to tell a thrilling story that's both a commando thriller and disaster survival story. Some might complain he aspires to the myth of the honorable German army, removed from the Nazi war crimes committed by the SS. But in my experiences, most people who complain about such things are those who think Nazi means anyone who isn't an American Democrat, or foreign equivalent that amounts to a left-wing socialist. I must also include this warning to the woke crowd. The men in the story are masculine, strong, and assertive. What few women are in it are very feminine. They don't swing their dainty arms into very accommodating stuntmen and fling them across rooms. Most German characters are treated and viewed as actual people, who could be good or bad. Also, the rideable torpedoes Owen and his commandos are there to destroy are referred to by their German nickname, which is in fact an ethnic slur that begins with N and rhymes with my favorite Winnie the Pooh character. By the way, this was as much a rude joke about male appendages as it was derived from the name of the German scientist who invented said torpedoes. So if any of what I said will give you a conniption, avoid this book. As for all the sane and normal people out there, read it and enjoy it. It's a true page turner, is dirt cheap if bought used, and will keep you hooked all the way to the big finale. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please like and share, don't forget to subscribe, and peace out.